we've got to think about how we're going to finish this with a gate, all right? And in this situation, we're going to want this post right here on this side, and then we're going to want this post in line on this side. Okay, now if you look, if this is our post, we're hanging off of the deck. Okay, so we have to create a notch in the post so that the post is up against the riser and sitting on top of the decking. This is tricky. This is a difficult part of the deck process, is running the post in the handrail system. So when I look at this post on this side, and I've got it mapped out where my baluster line needs to be. Okay, so my balusters are going to be centered, you know, between the 3.5 inches of the post, so 1 3/4 inches, all the way down the end of this nosing. Okay, so when I slide that post out of my way and I look at my pencil line, you can see where, if we think of this post as in quadrants, okay, and this is quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 of my quadrants are going to be on the deck. One of the quadrants has got to go all the way down up against my skirt boards, and so I've got to cut that notch. Okay, I've got to cut 3/4 out of the bottom of the post. Now, I want my handrail to be at 36 inches tall, okay, and I got to give myself 3 inches of space at the bottom of my handrail, bottom rail, for clearance, okay, blowing things off the deck and so forth. So when I come over and I look at this is the post I'm about to notch right now. I've got to cut out that quadrant, 1, 2, 3. All those need to go away, okay? And where this one stays, okay? So I've got it all marked out, mapped out. Best way to do this for me is take it on a miter saw. Put yourself a little block, a little spacer that gets you off, all right? Because your blade's going to be in your way there. Get you a little block. Line up your line. One line, all right? And I'm gonna come over here to this side, flip it around. All right. Now I'm gonna go basically at my deck height. So right here, I've got my 36 inches that I know is going to be where my handrail spacing is going to fall, and then I got my 3 inches worth of space, and then this represents the deck board basically. So then I'll come through here, get myself my little spacer. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is leave this right here. Stay with me. I know this is getting long, but this is crucial. Here we'll take a sawzall or a jigsaw or whatever you may have. And we're going to finish out this cut. And right here, okay. As I always say, the most useful tool in the trailer, the multi-tool. That'll help us clean up this little edge here. As you can see, our quadrant 1, 2, and 3 are now out of our post, okay? And if we did everything correct, hopefully it's a little snug. If anything, we'd rather trim it down. And that post is going to slip right into here exactly the way it should be. Okay? Does all that make sense? Hopefully everybody got something out of the video. Once again, this is Mike.